on this heavyweight. Well, we'll talk more about what's happening on the mid-cap end as well, but let's get in Hemen Kapadia of KRChoksey Securities to understand what's happening and what's the way forward. Hemen, what have you made of the day so far, the sell-off and the trade?
A very good afternoon to you, Rima. Thank you for having me. Frankly speaking, the correction, the simplest way to put it is the correction is not yet over. We peaked at 18.9. Lower tops, lower bottoms continue. And actually, Rima, the bank nifty was something which was propping up the market, and it was a sort of protection. Now that's gone for a toss. So whatever was protecting the market has slipped. Reliance was another stock. I'd say sector. Reliance is huge, so it's not a stock, it's a sector. Now, Reliance has been docile. I mean, a close about 25.80 would have triggered off an upside in Reliance, and that would have sort of protected the market. That's not yet happened. But relative strength, yes, Reliance is not close to the low. So frankly speaking, and we've had the dollar index come off almost 11%, Rima, and our rupee just last couple of days has strengthened, but it's not appreciated by 5 or 7% like it should have. So n number of factors why the correction is deepening, not stopping. And like you mentioned, 17,774. If that breaks, which is a possibility, we could lose. We could come to 17,613 or 17,430 next week. Lima.
Okay, and Hemen, what would your individual technical picks be in this case?
Firstly, a buy call on. Well, it's like a contradiction, but yeah. Firstly, a buy call on ICICI Pru at 470, stop loss 458, target 494. We are in a short-term uptrend, higher tops, higher bottoms, indicator support, moving averages seem to support the move. But secondly, a sell call on State Bank of India. We seem to have made a peak at 620. Now we've slipped. We'll slip below the 55-day moving average either today or tomorrow. The oscillators have reflected a crossover sell after negative divergence. So this seems like declining further. So sell on State Bank at 600, stop loss 612, target 578.
Okay, all right, Hemen, thank you so much for joining us. With that, let's move on to our segment Mid-Cap Movers. We have Vivek to take us through the mid-caps that are moving around in trade. Vivek.
Well, good afternoon. It's a very weak session even in the broader end of the markets, but a few stocks that we're highlighting now. First on our list, some of the stocks, especially stocks that have ownership as far as the Gujarat-based state government is concerned. And, there are newspaper reports that are indicating that there will be a stake monetization or a divestment of these stakes. Back of that, some of those stocks were in focus. The other stock on our radar is Landmark. This is a recent listing, one of the few listings, that we saw in the last 2 weeks of December that are actually trading above the IPO price. Also today in trade, Aptech as well as Gati moving up on very strong volumes. Keep an eye out for DB Corp, Nava, erstwhile Navbharat Ventures, as well as National Peroxide. National Peroxide today up on high volumes. There was a small block deal at, just prior to market open. So this particular stock, after that block deal, has surged in the trading session. On the other hand, some of the stocks that are witnessing a bit of pressure, GHCL, there are newspaper reports that are indicating that there could be some worries in terms of an environmental clearance for a proposed expansion. Stock is seeing a bit of cool off from day's high. Dharmaraj Cropguard today, moving down on strong volumes. And in the housing finance space, both GIC as well as LIC Housing Finance today moving down on large volumes.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Get into a break. Up next, we'll connect with Umesh Chaudhary, MD CEO, Titagarh Wagons, to discuss their demand and order book.